Hello everybody and welcome to W3L Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L Network. I am Stevie Wizard. Thank you for joining us here this week. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button because sure you have, right? And also thank you if you're a part of any of our live events that we've hosted over the past couple of weeks. Now last week here in Showdown I told you about our next set of live events and I'll be telling you about them again a little later on. But if you remember at the beginning of February, we had our first major event of 2016. It was Remedy. One of the most controversial situations that happened in that event involved the Women's Championship. I'll not go into detail right now, I'm sure Joe Fordyce will bring up to speed with what happened in just a few moments. But this week, here in Wrestling Showdown, we have what you might deem a Remedy rematch. The former Women's Champion Leah Owens takes on the current Women's Champion and her twin sister, Kasey Owens, and yes, the title is on the line. So let us not delay any further, let's head immediately to ringside as one Owens twin faces the other Owens twin and the Women's Championship is on the line.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's called the W3L Women's Championship. Introducing first of all, your challenger from Belfast, Northern Ireland. She is the former W3L Women's Champion, Leah Owens! And introducing her opponent from Belfast, Northern Ireland. She is the W3L Women's Champion, Kasey Owens!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here on Wrestling Showdown. A rematch from our Remedy event earlier this month for the W3L Women's Championship. Now, if you are at Remedy, you will know the situation that occurred concerning the women's title. If you don't, let me try and briefly sum it up. Effectively, Leah Owens, who was a champion at that time, issued an open challenge for anyone to face her. That open challenge was answered by her twin sister Kasey Owens, who just rolled to the floor, and also Sami Jane as well. So Leah Owens, being the fighting champion that she is, took on both of them in a triple threat match. Now, Leah pinned Sami Jane to effectively win the match, but as the referee turned his back to pick up the championship belt from ringside, Kasey threw Leah out of the ring. And of course, when the referee turned round, the fact that they are identical twins, the fact they were dressed in exactly the same clothes, he thought that he had made a mistake. Kasey told him it was her that had scored the pin, so the decision was changed to Kasey Owens having won the title. Obviously, there's a lot of debate as to whether they should have stood or not. W3L management are making a ruling on it, but they have immediately given Leah Owens a rematch for the title that she theoretically never lost, and that's what you're getting right here on Showdown this week. And you see referee Callum Lyons having a devil of a time trying to get Kasey Owens back in the ring. She seems in no hurry to face her twin sister for the title that she arguably never should have won in the first place. However, rightly or wrongly, she is women's champion right now, and Leah Owens desperately wants that back. Kasey's left. Kasey's walked out. She's gone to the backstage now. I assume the referee would have to count her out, but that would mean that Leah Owens wouldn't become champion. Kasey finally turned the ring. It's much like we saw with Kirsty Love just last week, in the fact that she kept stalling at the beginning of the match to throw her opponent off. The twins lock up. In case you're wondering which is which, Kasey Owens is all in black. She's the word wanted written across her chest. Leah Owens similarly in black, but she has the purple on her shorts. So that is the way that you can tell which Owens twin is which. This isn't the first time these two have fought. I mean, they are probably best known as a tag team. That's how they kind of came to prominence. They wrestled numerous matches. They've been allies so many times. I mean, there's no greater bond than family, is there? but they have fought now and again, and Kasey's reasons for answering the open challenge, I'm sure they're going to become clear in the weeks to come. I'm sure she'll eventually tell us, but actually look, as she gets to the ropes to force the hold to be broken, I think she was, dare I say, slightly jealous of the fact that Leah Owens was W3L Women's Champion and won that accolade, always returns home after the W3L event. I'm telling twin sister Kasey just how great the fans are, how much fun she's had. I wondered if Kasey wanted a part of that for herself, so she unexpectedly answered that open challenge. And to be honest, of all the people that could have answered the open challenge, she's probably the last person we would have thought of. And she takes down Leah Owens and it puts her in that side headlock. And of course, because they know each other so well, it's going to be interesting to see what strategy they employ, because how can you gain an advantage over somebody who knows you so well, who's of your own blood? With that oh, did you see that? Kasey Owens tried to escape from the hammerlock, but Leah held on. He's trying it again. And again, and Kasey can't believe what's happening. Rolls through. Oh, but Leah a step ahead and has got back in the hammerlock again. Leah Owens has managed to find some tactic, and look, she avoids the elbow. She ducks out of the way. Backed up against the ropes. 5 count means we've got to break the hold. Oh, and Kasey strikes with that forearm. She's not going to break cleanly. And Leah Owens just runs right through that clothesline. I mean, Leah's been super popular since she came to W3L. Kasey, this is only her second ever match for the World Wide Wrestling. The first one was, of course, at Remedy. She avoids that bulldog headlock and just smacks her twin sister right in the face. If you had trouble telling them apart before, it's going to be much easier because Leah Owens is going to be one with the swollen jaw, I think. And Kasey showing such a mean streak. I mean, she's a complete 180 from her sister here. And I don't know if it's in their family rivalry, maybe is one twin unhappy about being in the shadow of the... Oh, Kasey did everything she could to stay on her feet, but couldn't that time. I really couldn't say. I don't know what her motivation is, as Leah Owens attempted the sunset flip. But do you see, Kasey Owens felt herself being sunset flip, and oh, hang on, Leah Owens on top. And next or two, Kasey Owens tried to basically turn it into a backdrop and land on her sister there, but Leah Owens was able to roll it over a potential cover. Because she wants this title back. If she wins it here, she'll become only the second person in W3L history to become a 2-time women's champion, as Kasey goes in for the cover. The Owens hopes are still alive, but Kasey just stomping away at her. Kasey doesn't want her championship reign to end so soon after winning the title. The interesting thing to note, the twins here are the first ever set of twins, or indeed siblings of any kind, to ever hold the women's title, and they're only the third set of relations to hold a championship in W3L. In the past, we've seen the Soviet Wrecking Crew and the Coffee Brothers both be tag team champions, and of course the Owens Twins are women's champion, obviously not this simultaneously, as Leah Owens goes for the cover. Kasey Owens striking back with some forearms. She's not going to be shown up by her sister, not in her wrestling Showdown debut. You can hear this audience, they're not really on Kasey's side at all. Leah was last here on Showdown, back on their anniversary episode in December, defending the title, the women's title, that she no longer has, against Carmel Jacob. Did that successfully, and of course at Remedy there's that situation that I told you about earlier on. And she gets dropped across Kasey's knees, and Kasey just holds her there. 2 count as a result of that side backbreaker. Leah Owens not going to get up too easily. She's had some tough matches since becoming women's champion. Look at this, just being throttled. Kasey Owens just choking the life out of Leah Owens. I mean, I think a lot of people didn't expect Leah Owens to ever manage to defeat Viper for the women's title, but she did. Oh, look at this, Kasey standing on Leah's hair. Referee making her break, but because she's still standing and reapplies the hold, she's pulling her up by the arms and standing on her hair. It's so much painful. Kasey more methodical and deliberate here. Sadistic would be a better word. She clamps on that chin lock. It was like a sleeper hold actually, trying to slow the momentum down that Leah has. Finally wear her down properly. Because both these women have wrestled all over the entire United Kingdom, wrestling Europe. Let's not forget that they both went over to Ice Ribbon in Japan and wrestled across there. They faced each other in a match over there as well. And they're of course part of TNA's British Boot Camp 2 back in 2014. And they both did fairly well. Didn't make the final 6 unfortunately, but they did do pretty well. And it makes you wonder just how long has there been tension between these two. I mean, has this been underlying for years? Is something new? I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. But Kasey Owens goes for cover again. Seems that she wants to prove she's the dominant sister, the better twin. And again, this is only her second time in W3L. Leah Owens has established herself in front of the W3L fans. And she crashes heavily at the turnbuckles. See Kasey drop down there, throwing everything she had in the Irish whip. And Leah Owens gets her foot on the ropes. So it seems like Kasey's coming to stop the momentum that her sister had as women's champion, take the title for herself and prove that she is the better Owens twin. Oh, and she's just throttling her, pulling Leah Owens off the mat. Has the arm wrapped around the chin with the carotid artery. And up again. But of course, because she's on the ropes, she only has a count of 5. Forces to release the hold. Hang on, Leah's fighting out of it. And creates some distance. And, oh, nice move. Kasey applies an armbar. But again, she's hooked on the rope, so she has to break the hold. And she remains in the middle rope. She has obviously something in mind. And she hits a drop kick. Maybe didn't get as much height as she would like, but it's quite a low roof after all. Nets her a 2 count. I think maybe if she'd been able to go up to the top turnbuckle or even jump a little higher, she may have ended this contest. And Leah ducks, gets the roll up, but it's not to be. And Kasey fires back with a drop kick. She so desperately wants to prove that she can be as long reigning a women's champion as her sister. Leah Owens held the title for around 9 months, or just over 9 months. Kasey has obviously nowhere close to that, hasn't held it a month yet, and wants to reach at least 9 months or more if she possibly can. As both twins have the same idea. I suppose being twins, they are going to think alike at times. And they hit that clothesline. Both of them are down. There's a 10 count being applied. Who's going to get up first? This could be Leah Owens' chance. If she can get up and get a couple of shots in, this could be the break that she needs here. And oh, I think she's goaded her sister in. Kasey her right in the foot and takes the clothesline. And a back elbow. And another one. Kasey Owens now reeling. Leah Owens firing back. I think it's more just adrenaline and anger. She gets her over her shoulders. We've seen a back slam in previous episodes of Showdown. Now some side slam. In for the cover. But it's not to be. Kasey's still a bit too fresh. And Leah Owens is beginning to wonder, what can I do? She's had a couple of moves, but she's not worn Kasey down enough. I think she's argued that she's been a 3 count, but the referee Cal Lyons was right there, so he's saying it was only a 2 though. And Kasey's come with a chair. Oh, almost hit the referee, but she stopped just in time. She definitely disqualified for that if she had. Referee removing the chair. And Kasey checking on his well-being. This is giving her sister enough time to... Oh, hang on. And Leah Owens thinks she went for a clothesline and just caught the referee with her hand and no more. She just poked him in the eye. He set it down the corner. Wait a minute, Kasey's got the title belt. And throws it. Oh, what's happened here? She's dropped in, and Leah's got the title belt. Oh no, wait. Has the referee thought she's hit her sister with the title? Hang on. He's calling for the bell. Right, the referee has ended the match. does he think that Leah has hit Kasey with a title? Hang on, discussing it with your MC Stevie Wizard.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee's decision is that Leah Owens has been disqualified.
So that's exactly what it was. Unable to pin her sister or put her away with a submission or what have you, Kasey Owens goes to basically cheating, makes it look like her sister Leah has hit her in the head with a title belt. The referee obviously was distracted, didn't see it. So he has ruled that Leah Owens should be disqualified for assaulting her sister with the championship belt. I'm sure we've not heard the last of this situation between the Owens Twins and the Women's Championship. But rightly or wrongly, Kasey Owens retains the title this week here on Wrestling Showdown.
Well, rightly or wrongly, it looks like Kasey Owens is still the W3L Women's Champion, and I'm sure that the issues between the two sisters have not been settled to anybody's satisfaction. I'm sure we'll hear more about that in the coming weeks here on Wrestling Showdown. So make sure you're subscribed, so you're never going to miss an episode, and you can find out just what's going to happen between Kasey and Leah Owens. Now, I told you earlier on, we have more live dates on the horizon, and they're coming your way on the following dates. On Thursday, March the 31st, we will be in Dunfermline for our next mega event entitled Championship Showdown. That's one you definitely do not want to miss. And the day after that, that's Friday, April the 1st, we're going to be in Stirling. Then on Saturday the 2nd, ourselves and our good pals over at SSW will put on a joint event in Livingston, and then we'll round out our swing of days on Sunday the 3rd in St Andrews. Now in Stirling, Livingston and St Andrews, we will have our Wrestling Showdown camera crew with us, filming matches that will make it here on Wrestling Showdown. So make sure you get yourself along to any or all of those events, and you can do that by heading to our website at W3LWrestling.com. You can get your tickets for those events there. Remember to use Showdown as a coupon code and you can get yourself 20% off. What more do you want? Once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, head to Facebook and give us a like if you haven't already. Tell everybody you're coming along to see us. Follow us on Twitter as well. Interact with us, engage with us, subscribe to this channel, be part of W3L Live and indeed online as well. You've got so many more things happening in the coming weeks. You do not want to miss anything, particularly here on Wrestling Showdown. So make sure you join us back here in 7 days' time for more fine worldwide Wrestling League action on Wrestling Showdown.